Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about squats and how to do good squats and how to do a good squat progression. We're not talking about, hardcore weighted squats in the gym. We're just talking about squats that you really can do from your home to help with some good functional movement and functional strength and help tone up the muscles in the leg. Apparently this bird is going to help me talk about squats today, which is lovely. So with squats, the big thing, when we hear squat in our brain, a lot of times we instantly think bend our knees, right? Like squat down, bend our knees. And so we want to start really getting that out of our head and focusing on when you hear squat, I want you to think hips, 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 hips. This is all about the hips. So when you go to squat, the first thing you want to do, you're going to start with your feet about shoulder width apart. You can go a little bit wider if you need a little bit more of a base, but just right around there. And then you want to focus on really pushing the hips back and letting the knees follow. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate this for you here in just a second. And then the other thing is that you want to focus on keeping your upper body as upright as possible. The tendency as we get tired is to want to just kind of pull the body forward or let the body drop forward. And it feels like we're doing something, but we're actually just bending forward, and that can put some strain into the low back. So keep the weight in the heel of the foot. When you do this, you want the knees to stay behind the toes, okay? Push the hips back, let the knees follow. Now, a great way to start this, if you don't do squats currently or you're just getting back into exercise, is to use a chair. So start sitting on the chair and then stand up. Push up through the heels, get into that motion, and then sit back down. Let me demonstrate that for you really quick, okay? Now, as you get stronger and you get more comfortable, what you can do is you can keep the chair there, but start standing and sit down until you feel your hips just kind of barely touch the chair, and then come back up. So you're not fully sitting down, but the chair is still there for support and to help you feel a little bit safer. So let me demonstrate that. Okay, so once you get comfortable with that, you could certainly remove the chair. You could add some dumbbells. I recommend holding the dumbbells up because sometimes when they're in front of us, we tend to let them pull us forward, which again, we don't want to do that. And then if you get to a point where you really feel good with your squats and you feel stronger in the movement, then you can try something called a pistol squat. So with this is essentially a one-legged squat that we can do with a chair. You can do it without a chair if you want, but I recommend doing it with a chair to start off with. And same things apply here. You're gonna move your foot in a little bit for balance, but you're gonna push up through the heel and then use the chair to sit back down. So let me demonstrate that. All right, and those are a good one. You'll definitely feel those. So that's a little bit about squats, squat form, and then some ways that you can progress squats just using a chair and at your home.